Hi guys, so my name is Melanie. I'm a new RN and I wanted to make this video just to explain my process and my experience from when I graduated nursing school to all the way up to when I took NCLEX. So I've just, I guess, felt led to make this video. I'm kind of new to this whole YouTube thing, so I just wanted to make a channel. And I promised, God, like that once I pass and made it through nursing school, that I will make a video and, or make like a channel or whatever to help other people or future nurses, I should say. So, okay. All right, first things first. So, as you can see, I passed NCLEX in 75 questions. So, all right, let me start from the beginning. So I graduated nursing school December, I want to say December 6th. Like I was done with like all my finals. I was done December 6th. And then I think that was a Thursday. So the following Monday, I want to say probably the 10th or something like that. I think that was the 10th. So my school have like a program or whatever with Kaplan. So we did Kaplan for 3 days. So it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we did Kaplan for 3 days. It was like a review. So me personally hated it. I could not stay in Kaplan. They wanted to explain to you like a decision tree, and I'm slow. Like I need like details. Like don't tell me a decision tree because that decision tree is not gonna be working all the time. Like I need something concrete. But yeah, so I didn't like Kaplan, but we were forced to do it because our school had like I said, they had an affiliation with Kaplan. Other schools may have Hearst or whatever the case may be. So yeah, so we did it for the 3 days. So by the end of the third day, I think this is December 12th, I'm stressed. Like, I'm like, yo, what is the decision tree? Please, somebody help me with the decision tree. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, I'm going to be confused. So, I have previous classmates and friends who've finished nursing school and they're like, yo, do Uworld. Like, do Uworld. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, like, I gotta do Uworld because clearly Kaplan is not for me. Like, kudos to whoever passed NCLEX using Kaplan, but I didn't like how it. I mean, it looks similar to NCLEX. Like Kaplan and UWorld do look kind of similar, but as far as like the content, Kaplan, it's not cutting it for me. For me, it wasn't cutting it. So okay, so I did UWorld. So I bought UWorld after my friends telling me or whatever. A couple of my friends also was telling me to get Uworld. So I got Uworld, I want to say December 16th. So literally I started probably like that Sunday. So I was done with the Kaplan review from the 12th. I gave myself like a couple days. I'm like, all right, I just finished like nursing school finally. Let me take like a little break or whatever. So I took a couple days and I'm like, all right, starting Sunday, like I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just do questions. So literally, when I tell you every single day, I was doing 75 questions. And after the 75 questions, I was doing the review, the rationale. So I'll do the 75 questions and then right after I do those 75 questions, I'm doing the rationale. So that would take me like three to 4 hours. So this is every day, y'all, on top of like working. Good thing like the job that I had part-time or whatever. So I was just able to pick up hours. So what I did personally, I was just working from between 2 to 4 days out the week. So each week varied. So besides that, I was doing the 75 questions plus the reading the rationales. Okay, so with Uworld, so I just want to get this out the way. I just want to explain with Uworld's rationales. Don't worry about the percentage or whatever. Everybody's like, yo, like what percentage should I be getting? Like I'm getting low grades, like, you know. So yeah, don't worry about the percentage so much. I would just focus more on the rationales. At least that's what helped me and the rest of my nursing friends. We did the rationales and we focused on that. So, and to be honest, like, oh, quick backstory. To be honest, throughout nursing school, like, I was not the best nursing student. Like, when I tell you, first of all, I was crazy. I was working two jobs. Like, I was dead. So, I was working two jobs throughout nursing school up until the last semester. So, the last semester, that's when I cut it down to one because I was like, yo, this is my last semester. We were taking three classes on top of like the clinicals and like trends and all this other stuff. So I'm like, yeah, no, let me not kill myself. I quit one of my jobs. I have a previous degree in basically like social work. So I have a bachelor's in that. So I was doing case management and I was like, yeah, let me not do this no more. Let me just quit and then do like a regular part-time. So my last semester I did a regular part-time. And I've always struggled. Like after my first semester, which was fundamentals, I struggled. When I tell y'all, it was through the grace of God that I made it through all those classes and passed the test. Of course, you know, we've all failed tests, so don't, you know, don't get discouraged after you fail, like if you fail a test or when you fail a test, like just get up and just go to the next one. Like worried about the next one. Try to I don't even want to say see so much of as what you got wrong because once you take a test, you're literally on the next unit. So you can't even pay attention to what you got wrong. But definitely before you do like your final exam or whatever, go over the stuff that you got wrong. Okay. So yeah, I was not your strongest student. Like in most nursing schools, passing is probably 80. Some schools, at least here, like I'm from the Bronx actually, but New York City, and some schools passing is actually like 75 or 73. Crazy. Whatever, to each his own. My school was 80. But when I tell y'all God was on my side all throughout nursing school, 79.5. 79.5. So that was me. So I was literally on the lower end of nursing school. So I've always struggled. I've always stressed, worried. Like, I just had a really rough time because I was pretty much like out of all my nursing school friends, I was the only one that always got like the lower grades. And they always be like, Mel, like, you know, you always pull through, you know, God got you, like, don't worry, you know. But, you know, it was kind of a little discouraging because even though we were all stressed out, but like everyone always passed at least with like 82, 83. Here I come with 80, 79.5 to be exact. But through the grace of God, I made it, passed all my finals with really good grades or whatever. But through the grace of God, and I cannot, you know, thank Him enough for just helping me get through that and answer my prayers for that. So that's just my backstory. I was never like a straight A student or whatever. So yeah, so sorry. So back to the U word. So yeah, so when I did U World, I started out the lowest grade I got was a 40. So I've been on the 40s, so 40s. Then as a couple weeks passed, I started inching to the 50s, getting into the low 60s. So I'm like, all right, I'm making progress. Like I'm doing all right. Like I'm doing okay. You know, but again, like everybody's telling me like, you know, don't focus on what you got, you know, cuz it will kind of like discourage you a little bit like if you focus on the grades that you got. And honestly, I don't think nobody gets 90s in New World. No, no. From my personal experience, everybody that I've known got in between 40s and low 70s. So the highest I got within 75 questions was a 73. So that was like the best I've ever gotten. So yeah, so pay attention to the rationales for you world. I did the 70 questions a day rationales after. So I started U World December 16th and I had a vacation planned, which they recommend you not to do, but you know, I just left it all in God's hands. I was like, listen, I need a break. Like I've been studying every single day from nursing school. Like I was working two jobs. Like I never really took a vacation in the last couple of years. So I actually planned that vacation from like the summertime. So my vacation was January 14th, I want to say, 14th to the 19th or something like that. It was only a week. So I did Uworld all the way up until, I want to say, if I left the 14th, I did Uworld up until the 13th. And then I came back and started Uworld again maybe 2 days after. So if I came back the 19th, I started Uworld again on the 21st. Went right back into it. Also, it was some problems with like getting my ATT. Luckily, I have great nursing friends. Like my friends Shed and Tasha, like they definitely like helped me out, because when I was on vacation, literally that's when the ATT came in, and I'm like, oh snap. Like, mind you, I didn't know, like, I'm on vacation living my best life, like I did not know. And here comes my friends, they Facebook and everybody like, yo, that if anybody could get in contact with Mel, please let her know, like, so luckily, when I was on a cruise, so luckily when I got on the island, because I didn't get a Wi-Fi plan. So when I got on the island, I was all the text messages coming up, and then I seen my nursing friend share to Tasha, and I'm like, oh snap, this is important. So they're like, send me your info, whatever. So I gave them all my info or whatever, and they were able to log into my thing, sign up for NCLEX date, and thank God that they did at that time, because after that the dates were like a month later. So when you're registering for your NCLEX, you have to take into consideration the location, the site, because not all the sites obviously is going to be near you. So you want to factor in like the commute and everything like that. What else? Yeah, so you have to factor in the site. Also, I recommend you just doing your NCLEX as soon as possible, because once you start waiting, I feel like you will forget like all the information that like you know it, but like you will forget like how to do like the testing. You know what I mean? So I was very thankful to have my friends. Like, you need nursing friends. Like, a lot of people, some people are introverts, but when I tell you, for nursing, you're gonna need at least a couple people that like, you know what I mean, that got your back, like, because you need the support. You need as much support as possible, because you lose a whole lot of friends. All right, let me not go sideways. So so I came back from my vacation, studied again, same 75 questions, did the rationales after, so that's still 3 4 hours that I'm doing back every day. And then I scheduled, so my NCLEX date was for February 6th. So I want to say about 4 days before the actual NCLEX date, I did the UWorld assessment. So I got the package, I think it was $150, something like that. So I got the package where you get your Q bank, you get the Q bank, and then you get one assessment. They have others with like two assessments, blah blah blah, but I didn't. I was like so ready, like I have so much on the line, like I need to start working. I'm broke. I got bills, like I need things to start picking up, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I leave it all in God's hands, but I need to put in the work too. So I did the assessment, and the assessment said I was in the 69th percentile, which was a high chance of passing NCLEX. So that was like a really good confidence booster. I'm like, yes, like, okay, if you were the saying, I have a high chance of passing, then I have a high chance of passing. Like, I'm gonna just take it for what it is. I've watched other YouTube videos where they said they had two assessments, and one was good and one was bad, and whatever the case may be. So I'm just glad I just did one, because then that helped boost my confidence. And it didn't, I was just more hungry. Like, I just kept going in. Like, that didn't, like, I didn't stop studying or anything like that because I had a high chance of passing. It just meant that whatever I was doing it right. So okay, so I did the assessment, and then I want to say 2 days before my actual NCLEX date, when I actually sat down to take the NCLEX, so that was the 6th. So on the 4th, one of my friends, actually, Tasha, sent me a NCLEX review packet or whatever. Amazing. Like, if you find those packets. Like they're circling all over like the internet. I'm pretty sure if you search, you will find. But I'll see if I could post a link to it or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll see if I could do something about that. But yeah, that really helped me because those packets are so like straight to the point, and it gives you little hints and acronyms and all these other things to help you learn. I mean, not learn, but like help you remember and study like certain topics and stuff like that. So that was very helpful. So I did that 2 days before the NCLEX, and yeah, so even up to the day before, but I made sure I gave myself a cutoff time. I took NCLEX. I scheduled it for the afternoon because I'm usually an early bird, but I wanted to sleep in, have decent breakfast. Luckily, one of my friends took it together, so that was good. So we actually met up, had a little snack or whatever. But the night before, I think I cut myself off from studying was at like 8 o'clock. So yeah, so that was 8 o'clock. And then I went to sleep and probably woke up like, I don't know, 9 o'clock. Like it was hard for me to sleep. Like, you get those like jitters and whatnot. So I had like the jitters and I was nervous and all I would think about was NCLEX and oh my God, like everything is on the line right now. Like what I worked so hard for, what I prayed so hard for, all I could do is just have faith that I did all that I could do and just pray to God. So I said my prayers the night before, the day of, bumping my gospel music or whatever. You need something to relax you. So right before you take NCLEX, you definitely need something to relax you, because your mind is just gonna be all over. You know what I mean? So I recommend you de-stressing. So whether that's listening to music, I don't know, people do yoga. I don't know what you guys do, but just find something to help like just de-stress you. I think that was very helpful for me. Definitely eat breakfast or whatever time you take NCLEX. My NCLEX is 2 p.m. But whatever time you take NCLEX, right before, definitely try to have like a breakfast. Nothing crazy because then you don't want to sleep during the test and nothing like that. But something like that's what I would recommend. So sleep, eat something light. That's what I recommend. And yeah, just have faith in God. Like just pray and do all you can. Faith without works is dead. So, you know what I mean? Put that work in. You gotta put that work in. Like it's not, you know, at least for me, like it wasn't, nothing easy or whatever the case may be. But when I actually sat down for the NCLEX, I felt like I wasn't sure. Like in the beginning, I'm like, what is this? Like, am I choosing the right answer? Like, but that was probably like the first couple of questions because to me it was just I don't want to say it was easy or simple, but nursing school tests are 1,000 times more harder than NCLEX, my personal opinion. And the reason why I think that is because with nursing school tests, obviously like it's more focused. Each unit is a different topic. So like everything is focused. So you have to know specific details. But I felt like with the NCLEX, it was a little more general. But it could still trick you. I could see how some people get tricked. You know what I mean? Because it's so general. You're kind of like, am I true? Like, I feel like this. You know what I mean? Like you're so used to just like stuff that's like extremely hard, and you gotta, you know, think like craziness. I mean, for NCLEX, you gotta think too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just felt like the nursing exams were way harder than NCLEX. But all in all, like I want to just say Uworld, and more Uworld. Like when I tell you Uworld is on point, like down to how it looked, down to the layout is similar for comparing Uworld to the NCLEX, and Uworld questions were 1,000 times harder too. Like I felt like Uworld prepared me because Uworld was so, it was close to like nursing exams. Like it was so like specific. It was Like, I'm like, oh my God, I need to know this. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, I'm over here texting my friends, like, what is this? Like, I've seen like 6 questions on Uworld about this. Like, Uworld is definitely tough, and I think it challenges you. So that's why I think Uworld is a great tool to help you prepare for NCLEX. Like, if you're deciding which one to do, coming from someone who was very mediocre in nursing school, like UWorld is it. If you focus and put the work in and using UWorld and reading the rationales, you will pass the NCLEX. If you don't, it's okay. Regroup, pray, take a little breather, and just start fresh again. Don't beat yourself up. Like, you know what I mean? I've failed plenty of nursing school exams, so I know the feeling, and I know, you could get discouraged and stuff like that, but don't give up. Don't give up ever. Even if you don't stop at 75, like, even though, like, I stopped at 75, but, definitely you can pass doing the full 265, like, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't focus on the number, so to speak, because you can obviously pass at 265 too. So once you're taking the NCLEX and you see 76, 77, 78, keep going. Like, don't be discouraged. Like, oh my God, like, am I not doing, like, you're fine. Like, as long as the computer is still on, you're good. Say your little prayers. Know that God got you. Know that you did all the work that you could. I feel like that's the most important part. If you personally know that you put in the work, then you will absolutely pass NCLEX. You know what I mean? And you know that you are retaining the information and stuff like that. I really do truly believe that you will pass NCLEX. So yeah, I hope I covered like a good amount. Like, I really tried to make this video short, but I was just rambling. If you have any questions, just you could put a comment below. I'm all for helping my fellow nurses, future nurses, because I was in the same predicament. You know what I mean? Like, I'm brand new. Like, I'm fresh meat, fresh on the market. You know what I mean? So I just got licensed February 6th. I sat for my NCLEX, and I found out 2 days later. The piercing trick does work. I personally didn't use it, but it does work. If you're one of those type of people, but I like the official tissue, so I just waited. I didn't even do the piercing trick. I was like, you know what, let me just wait. I was stressed out those 2 days, but I was like, let me just wait. And God got me, and God absolutely does got me. He comes in the clutch all the time, like all the time. So yeah, I'm fresh on the market. I start my job on Monday. So today is Sunday morning. I don't know. I just felt led to like do a video and start a channel, and hopefully build a community for like the fellow nurses, new nurses. Anyone from New York City, definitely reach out. Like, I'm all for trying to network and build a community, because I feel like New York City is so much people out here, but I feel like it's still not a lot of people. Like, nobody trying to network. So if you know anyone or whatever that's a nurse and who wants to network and, I don't know, make something happen. I'm new to this, but just let me know. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Again, Uworld. Kaplan, I do not like Kaplan. And honestly, I can't say anything about hers because I didn't really try hers. I heard it was okay, but I don't know. I'm a Uworld girl, so yeah. But thanks for watching. If you stood this long, thanks. And yeah. So the rest of my videos will just be like a day to day on being a new nurse, because I'm a new nurse. Like, this is my first go round. Monday, I'm gonna be a med surge. So I would just like to, moving forward, the rest of my videos, I just want to show you guys my experience and just like the day-to-day. So whenever I have time, I'll just sit down and do a video so you guys go watch. So again, if you have any questions, comments, leave it down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.